What if I told you that there are hot opportunities on Amazon right now, just waiting for you to discover them? If we have not met yet, I am Rachel, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 really big FBA opportunities that you can start capitalizing on today. Most of the time, I talk about print on demand, which is where we put products up on Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and then they get made to order. So after a customer buys your product, then it gets sent to a fulfillment center, it gets made and shipped to your customers. But there's another thing that you can do that a lot of people in my course, Low Hanging System, love, which is all about FBA. So FBA is when you have products that you think are going to do well and you send them to Amazon. So Amazon then houses the inventory for you. It's not made to order anymore. Amazon has them, list them on Amazon, and then everything you're selling that you had sent there has the Prime button, so customers can get really fast shipping. People in Low Hanging System love this for so many reasons. Number 1, you can charge more money for your FBA items. Number 2, especially as we go deep into holiday seasons, last minute shoppers will buy the items that have the Prime button, where it's a little bit harder to do it with regular print on demand because there's longer times to get the items because they're made to order. It's an awesome extra alternative to Etsy because sometimes Etsy gets suspension happy, so this is another way for you to be able to make more money. There's a whole bunch of magic that we can talk about in other videos. If you want to hear about it, leave a comment. We're going to focus on in this video is I've got 3 awesome FBA opportunities to share with you that meet my criteria of an item that might be good to send into Amazon FBA. So we poured through tons and tons of different listings. Now, the items that we found, they all meet my criteria for low competition, there's high sales potential, and not just potential, but they're actually making money right now. So I look at certain things in the bestseller rankings to make sure that they're high on the bestseller rankings, people are actively buying them. There's some room for improvement over existing offerings so that you can come in and sell in there as well. And it's just something that people are very, very interested in. So I'm going to show you 3 products that meet all of these criteria. So let's go. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is this mug that says Best Dad by Par. So we researched, we have our kind of formula. We're actually going to have a training coming up about this too, so you can learn there. But for this mug, we've got Best Dad by Par. It's for like people that are into golfing. And on the bestseller ranking, so with the bestseller ranking, let me make this bigger. Number 1 is the best-selling item. If we have a couple items in the top 250,000, it shows to me that they are selling and I like it. So this one, 124,000. And then we've got this one. This has pretty bad ratings, right? 3.7. But when I scroll down, it still has a pretty good bestseller ranking in the top 300,000. So Best Dad by Par mug. So people are buying this. Now here's the thing. When I did a search for Best Dad by Par mug, first of all, there was only 104 results overall. But then when I click on Prime, because the Prime are the items that are sent to FBA, it's even less, but it only shows 94 results total. But if you look at these, a lot of them don't even say Best Dad by Par. So people are searching and they're not finding this. And they are searching for this because let me show you here. If I go Best Dad, people are looking for Best Dad by Par mug. It's right there. And then there are very few results. But the ones that can get found, they're making sales. So that would be one that you could throw in right away and start to make some sales. We only found 2, they're hidden, and the 2 are both selling. And then if you start looking at some of the other ones, I mean, this is a tumbler, but that one's ranked 308,000, doing pretty well. This one is selling well as well. So everything Best Dad by Par seems to be doing well. So that is one opportunity that you could look into. Okay, the next one that we found is these I Found That Humorous mug. And this is kind of a science-y joke. So for this one, if you do a search for I Found That Humorous mug, we've only got 200 results. And then when I go to filter it and I look for ones that are specifically for Prime, for whatever reason it's not showing, but when we did the research in the past, there were only 5 matches of things that were available on Prime, so FBA items. Now when I open up the sales rankings for these, for example, we've got this one, this is available on Prime, 70 reviews for that mug. And let's scroll down to the bestseller ranking, and that is 283,000. So it's selling. Here's a color changing mug with exactly what we were looking for, but I just want to see, because you guys, color changing mugs have so much potential, and I just saw there were 51 ratings on this thing. This one has a ranking of 486,000, so that's just okay, not exceptional. Do we have any more that are prime? Yes, let's open up this one, and then we'll open up this one. Okay, so this one's 415,000, so that's just okay. I like to find at least a couple that are in the top little bit. This one's 78,000 for, I found this Humorous. So this would be one, I think if you go this kind of like funny angle, it could do well, because we've got multiple that are selling within the top 300,000. Just to show you one more here. So this one is, I found that Humorous, and that one is 11,943 on the top sellers for the handmade products. So that's selling a pretty good amount. So I think overall this is a really good opportunity. There's just not that much. I mean, even if we just look for, I found that Humorous. See, people are searching. I found this Humorous mug. It only shows us 201 results. Of those results, not all of them have Humorous, right? We start to go to other things. And then I don't know again why it's not showing us the prime, but there's not that many prime options. And so this is another one that has some really good potential. If you look at this, 123 reviews here, 70 reviews, 51. People are searching. It's just an underserved niche. Okay, the next one we have is this. This calls for a spreadsheet mug. So this one, I did a search and people are searching for it. You could see this calls for a spreadsheet mug. People are looking for it. 242 results only for this product, right? Now, if I go over to Prime, we go down to 202. However, most of them are not exactly a mug, right? This is a tumbler. So for the actual mugs, there's not that many. And then when you look through them, let's see what the results are. So here is one. Actually, I want to show you this one first. So this one is $16.69. And if you scroll down to the bestseller ranking, it's 94,000. So it's crushing it. It's doing really well. I wanted to show you that because sometimes people see cheap mugs. I don't know why this one's only $5. I think they're running a sale right now. This one's bestseller ranking 94,000. So they're both doing similar volume, and this one just costs way more. So that's awesome. And then we have this one. This calls for a spreadsheet with this ugly little design. And the number here, the bestseller ranking is 48,500. This one is crushing. And there's really, as we saw, not very much competition. You could also do other kind of spreadsheet-based mugs. But when we look down, we don't see that many specific mugs that say, oh, this calls for a spreadsheet. So this is 3 of them. I actually have a whole list of 100 different products. Some are mugs, some are other different things where they have very little competition, but they have huge selling potential. So if you would like a link to get access to those 100 right away, then there's going to be a link underneath this video. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to be putting together an FBA course that's going to go live September 4th. And you'll want to, by the way, know right away when it launches, because you're going to get the best deal as always. So you go to the link underneath, you can sign up for your name and email address, and then you'll immediately get access to the list of 100 bestsellers. And we'll give you links so you can check everything out, exactly how much competition, everything will meet the criteria. You'll get that right away. That will also put you on the pre-launch notification list so that once my FBA course goes live, because we want to get you as primed as possible so that you can be prepared for when there are holiday spikes and things. You'll get access to when that course launches, so you can sign up for that too. You'll be the first to know, and as I said, get the best deal. So I hope this gave you some good ideas. I think I might make one more video like this. Feel free to leave your comments below. If you have any questions or this was illuminating or anything else, leave the comments below. And then make sure you click on that link, enter in your name and email, and you'll get a list of 100 different bestseller opportunities that my team found for you. All right. Hope you enjoy this and hope you enjoy the list too. See you there.